Hello and welcome to my first movie. I already apologize because I'm native Dutch, so it might be that I say some strange things in English, but please don't mind, it's all about the content and the movie, not about me giving comments. I would like to start off with telling what will be the use of these movies, and because there are already so much let's play, I thought of let's do a let others play. So in my movies I will just have a look at other people, for instance here Matty P and Ben, doing some work on the multiplayer server from Daggerwin. Here you can see that they are putting silage into a lorry to then move it into the silage pit and eventually sell it at the BGA. As you can see, Ben is a very good driver, but unfortunately I think the stress got into him, and in one of the next runs he will crash into the lorry. So let's wait for it, but don't hate Ben. Small mistake, but nothing to worry about. It's all farming equipment, so it can handle the thing. Also, it might be that my movement is going in small pieces and blocks. That is due to the fact that my cat was lying on my desk, so I couldn't really move my mouse on a good time. And as we all know, cats are jerks, so don't mess with a cat. I will try to vary a lot in my movies, but as I said, it's the first one, and it depends on who and what people are doing on the server to see whether it's really nice content for multiplayer or not. So I don't normally, or I will do less in the movies. You might see that I do something sometimes, but the majority will just be that I'm driving around or standing around and try to film what other people are doing. Oh, here we're going to see how two people are playing together or are harvesting together. Fortunately, they were not harvesting, they were just driving around. But hey, everyone can do it the way they want. Yeah, just running around, see which angle is good to see how it works. As you can see here, the karting was not really following, but then he was on his way. Don't try this in real life. More info about me is I grew up with my uncle who was living next to me, and he is still a farmer in real life. He doesn't use or own this much equipment as we have in Farming Simulator, yet I really enjoyed when I was younger, when it was time to harvest or doing things or getting bales, hauling bales and stuff like that. So I do know a lot about harvesting, and the same as Daggerwin, I also enjoy to play as realistic as possible. But in the beginning I will not upload single player content, because as I said, there are a lot of them already, and I don't think that mine would be spectacular or whatever, but it might be in the future that I can do something. Sure, because I already pre-ordered Farming Simulator 17, which I'm looking very forward to start playing that. After the harvesting, I think we go for some potato drilling. This was done by a very patient guy, because as we can see it's a very large field and this drill that is using isn't that big. So here they are also cultivating the thing, but as we approach Sharky we can see that he is still doing the headlands. For now, or I will be connecting as much as I can to the Daggerwin server, but if you play on another really nice multiplayer server, please put it in a comment and I will try to connect to that one and start recording also on that multiplayer server. But for now, I always, if I play multiplayer, I will be connecting to the Daggerwin server. Here I wanted to have some nice footage how they load the potato harvester, but unfortunately this wasn't getting through. So here you can see how I play. I have the fortune that I bought a steering wheel and a joystick. Not that I'm that good in driving, but it makes it very easy when you play with a joystick to use or to manage the arm and the bucket, and the steering wheel of course for driving. So here, because Sharky was doing such a good job, I was thinking maybe I can do something else, or maybe I can help him or assist him, so I went to get a new bucket of potatoes. I'll vary also when I play. I vary a lot with in-cap and out-cap view depending on the job that I'm doing. When I'm seeding, I'm started with the GPS mod, and I can really advise people to use it because it's so much easier to do things that I did not like seeding, cultivating and things like that. With the GPS mod it's very easy. If interested, I can make a movie about that with a time lapse or whatever, that I just explain how to use the GPS mod and then show how I seed and cultivate using the GPS mod. Here, typical on a multiplayer server, people just leave their stuff randomly, so to have something done, you need to move stuff. Here you can see how pro I am with gathering potatoes, but it wasn't going according to plan, so not only I am doing stupid things, or not only other guys are doing stupid things, I'm also making my faults. I did not follow up with Sharky to see if he planted the entire thing, just because I think it would take multiple hours for him to finish the job with this one, or with this seeder. And then when we saw him, we are going to play some hide and seek behind the bushes, and then we will move up to some next jobs that are being done. Okay, so moving on. So we're back at the harvest of the grain. I don't know whether it's barley or wheat, but the lorry was just filled up, or the tractor it was. The lorry was just doing donuts, or trying to do donuts. Yeah, what do you have to do when you have to wait? So I went in pursuit to see the unload or to follow the unloading of the grain, but unfortunately I didn't know where he was heading to. Yeah, he didn't use his horn to finish my beeping, so here I was thinking, oh yeah, it will go right, but then again, it wasn't going. And then I saw Murphy 10, and I was thinking, wow, what a driver, so I went to follow him. But as you can see, driving a lorry isn't that easy, and as we will see in the following minutes, it doesn't get better. So I think that Murphy 10 is not using a steering wheel, or if he does, he will have been drinking or whatever. Here I was too close, and then I saw how dangerous he was, so I wanted to keep some distance, but then yeah, he just crashed. In the beginning, I will start to upload or try to upload every week a new let other play movies, but in the future it might be, if there are lots of people looking and if there is a great amount for it, I can be, depending on the time that I have, that I will upload 2 or 3 every week. As you can see, driving a lorry and making a corner isn't that easy. It's not that easy as you might think. Here I went to pause and maybe he was stressed because I was following him. Then I was driving in the middle to warn people that might have come in the other direction, just to show that, oh, Murphy is on his way. But even driving straight forward wasn't that easy. As you can see, it's the farm has changed a lot. I don't know whether it was planned to have field 7 into a grass field, or if it was done by some guys that do not like to play Farming Simulator, but they do like to bug others. But I can imagine that it's not, that the admins also don't want to plow or don't have time to plow field 7 again. So, as final action in the movie, we will see how Murphy will unload his trailer, that I drive in the not correct direction, and that Nout is the all loved people that is putting the silage into the BGA. As you can see, it's the Olympics, but my jump failed, so I will just take the ladder. Now it already left, so Gustav is the one that will put silage into the BGA. Suggestions or whatever, you just leave And as final, I really want to thank all the stars in my movie, so here's a list of them. Okay, this was my first movie. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks. Bye.